Did you know that in 1701, Parliament passed the Act of Settlement? Now, what exactly is the Act of Settlement? I hear no one ask, but I'm going to tell you anyway. And also, if you're a lover of all things history, then don't forget to hit the follow and let me know in the comments what sort of content you want to see. The Act of Settlement was passed to ensure a stable Protestant succession. At the time, both King William III and Princess Anne had no surviving children. Despite 17 pregnancies, Princess Anne's only surviving child, William, Duke of Gloucester, passed away at the age of 11 in 1700. Her sister, the deceased Queen Mary II, died childless, and her husband, the ruling King William III, never remarried. And since many of the immediate heirs to the English throne were Catholic and also French, two things which the English Parliament did not like, they passed the Act of Settlement which named Sophie of Hanover and her descendants as the heirs to the English throne, as well as the Scottish, Welsh and Irish monarchies. It also added that if a member of the royal family married a Catholic or subsequently converted to Catholicism, then their place in the succession was null and void. The first member of the British royal family to publicly convert to Catholicism following the Act of Settlement in 1701 was this woman, Catherine, Duchess of Kent. Catherine converted to Catholicism in 1994, and she also became the oldest living member of the British royal family following the death of Queen Elizabeth II in September of 2022. The Duchess of Kent, or Mrs Kent as she preferred to be known, sadly passed away on the 4th of September 2025. Catherine Lucy Mary Worsley was born on the 22nd February 1933. She was the fourth child and only daughter of Sir William Worsley, and she was a direct descendant of Oliver Cromwell. Catherine didn't receive a formal education until she was 10 years old. However, once she started school, she developed a passion for music, learning to play the piano, the organ and the violin. Catherine met her future husband, Prince Edward, Duke of Kent, cousin of Queen Elizabeth II, whilst he was based at Catterick Camp. The couple married on the 8th of June 1961 at the York Minster, making this the first royal wedding to occur in that cathedral for over 600 years, the last one being that of Edward III to Philippa of Hainault. The couple would go on to have 4 children, although the youngest would be stillborn. And when the Duchess converted to Catholicism in 1994, she sought the approval of Queen Elizabeth II and gave her reasoning in an interview to BBC that the reason she converted to Catholicism is because she liked guidelines. And you know what? I can get behind that. Since she was Anglican at the time of her marriage, the Duke of Kent did not lose his place in the line of succession. However, several of her children and grandchildren have since become Catholics, which means that they cannot inherit the British throne. She dropped the use of the HRH in 2002 and reduced the amount of royal duties that she was doing. Although I would like to point out, even though her husband is in his 80s, he still regularly outperforms the Prince and Princess of Wales. After stepping back from the public eye, Mrs Kent began teaching piano lessons, and she made her last public appearance on the 9th of October 2024, marked